Peter. Let me know if things are sounding okay. Hey Gaurav. So I'm just going to jump online for a little bit. If you've got any questions you can ask, go ahead. I'm just messing around with the FM3 at the moment. Do I plan to check out the MG30? I actually was playing with that today. I just sent off some presets for it. So, yeah. Hey Jim, how you doing? Hey Brendan, what did you just buy, an FM3? When it comes to the feel thing, for me, I think what feel ends up meaning generally is like, a lot of what I feel is connected to feel is like low end response, and so like things that have more bass and more low mids to me feel a bit better. So to me there's not necessarily one way that the FM3 or the Helix feels. I like both the Helix and the FM3, but today I was messing around with this kind of thing. Hey Jake, if you haven't liked the video yet you could do, and that will help other guitar minded people like ourselves find it. Yeah, what are you struggling with specifically in native? Oh, didn't you say that it was crashing for you? This specific kind of preset I can't quite do with the Helix. The kind of crystal Strymon Ice style delay. Check Messenger. What am I checking for? Unbelievable. So Jake's just got two relatively rare Providence 80s delays. Hey Thomas, how you doing? So Gaurav, if you're finding kind of brash high gain noises, I think that's relatively normal. I would use the cab high cut. That's how I deal with that stuff generally. Hey Derek. So the Josh De La phrases that I'm into are the ones that do this kind of thing. Hey, wait, hold on. So what you want to figure out for this is like a 3-note per string kind of phrase. So that's what you typically do, but what you're instead grabbing for is the double of the note underneath. You can't have this guitar does. that kind of thing. So that's the basic principle of it. Grab for doubles of the note. It's sort of an Alan Hindesy thing as well. Can you get this kind of delay with the helix? What you're hearing right now, yes. This is kind of a diffusion thing. What you can't quite do with the helix at the moment, as far as I can, I've tried to do this, is this kind of thing. Like a pitch delay crystal thing. Like I haven't quite cracked that with the helix at the moment. Pretty much everything else though I've managed to do with the helix. If I was on the helix and trying to do this kind of thing, I'd use the searchlights. Try and put on a drive pedal of some form if I've got. I haven't. How is the delay having such a long sustain? Well, basically I've got, this is one of my infinite freeze presets, which I've done for the Fractal and as well as the others. I haven't checked out Giuseppe as much. It's quite a similar style I've found to Josh. The trick to that is you can grab my presets. But it took me quite a while to figure it out. Can we zoom this in now? Hold on. It's nice and in focus at least. Makes a change. Right, hold on, let me try and zoom in. Here we go. I can zoom in on the fretboard. Just ignore the boxes. Cool, right, if you want to ask any specific questions about the fretboard stuff, then we could do that. So this is so yeah, let's keep firing away questions if you've got any. Let's go to church. Hey, I don't have that Strandberg. No, I didn't really get on with it, to be honest. Let me just shift things up. Maybe, I guess there'd be 3 guitarists, Peter, and I'd say Eric Johnson's one of them. Just gonna turn the mix of that down a bit. Not level. Mix. Jonathan Kreisberg. And Gilad Hexelman. Chris, it was mostly because I bought an 8-string guitar and I've only ever really played 7 strings and 6 strings, so it's a bit too much really. And I guess I found the pickups a little bit hot, if anything. Gaurav, the way that I kind of think about chords and stuff is that every note is available from the major scale. I'm self-taught, really. I had piano lessons from a young age. Hey Master Meshatir, I'm using the FM3 right now, which I think is of interest to you personally. Master Meshatir asks, do I feel more limited by the DSP on the FM3 or the Stomp? Well, I don't think that's a particularly difficult question. The HX Stomp only has 8 blocks, whereas the FM3 on here right now, I've probably got about, I don't know, 16 blocks maybe. So definitely the HX Stomp doesn't have as much power as the FM3. I'd say the FM3 is a little bit closer to the full Helix. The only real difference is that I can't do the dual amp kind of stuff. So I guess it sits somewhere between an HX Stomp and a Helix in terms of, you know, what you can do with the amount of blocks and stuff. I'll literally just count what I've got in this chain. So I've got a Nimbus Stratus, a Plex Shift, a multi tap delay, cab, I think that might be a dual cab, an amp, another delay, and a volume. So what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, it's only 8. Oh, but it's less than I thought. It's only 8 blocks, but with less complex stuff, I've been able to get kind of quite a bit more out of it. At the moment, I'm pushing like 80% of the CPU, which is about as high as you can go. But because I'm using the Plex Shift, that's one of the kind of super deadly to the CPU, and also the reverb that I'm using, the Nimbus Stratus. But these delays and reverbs I just really like the sound of. Krenar's asking what I think of Josh Smith's new Ibanez signature guitar. I think I like everything about it except for that little curly telly little bit at the bottom. Do I think the delays on the FM3 could replace your Volante? I think the thing that you might miss is like the dry through. Hey Lee. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Lee, Nam to me has looked a little bit boring, if I'm honest. The Walrus Audio reverb looked cool. And I guess those tellies from Ibanez are quite cool. The tuner on the FM3, it's got an always-on tuner, sort of like the Kemper, which is cool. Line 6 M5 has drive-through. Does it? Is that true? Have I heard of Flammer preamp? I have not. Where's it built and stuff? Eric asked what's my favourite chord progression. I really like the sound of chord 4. So between 4 and chord 6, or chord 6, chord 1, chord 4, I like that, and then maybe chord 2. This whole guitar's beautiful, to be honest, Master Musketeer. So Nico's asked, I'm on the fence between, or maybe just Nico, I don't know why I'm putting an accent on that. So between Stomp and GT1000 Core. So if you watch the videos on my channel, you'll know that for me personally, I really like the Helix kind of world. So I'm maybe not the best person to ask on this. I don't particularly get on with the Boss kind of menu systems too well. So I'm not the best person to ask on this. So for me personally, I prefer the Stomp world, but the old Hujima, what's it? The GT1000 Core does have a super low latency. I think 0.5 milliseconds, and it also can do more kind of simultaneous blocks than a thingy anyway. Can you see the action if I do something like that? I don't know. So for me personally, I'd go for HX Stomp, but that's someone who's a fan of the HX Stomp, if that makes sense. I don't know if you can see the action there particularly at all anyway. Thoughts on the precision drive on the Helix 3.1. I say the Boss has a tendency straight out of the box to sound a little bit more modern, but potentially. The J Mask is, I think, quite bright pickup wise. I don't know I think it's probably a 9.5 board. I don't know, I'd have to ask Chris at K-Line. I bought this second hand, so I don't know exactly what the specs are. This has a lot of dirty blondes though. Someone shout a key. Got kind of funky stuff going on. E flat. It is a nitro finish, yeah. I don't know if you can probably see the checking on it if I do this. Shouting keys if you're watching and I'll go to D you might know. Just 2 fingers, what would be the reason for me doing it? Let me think about what I want to try and do here. I think, in theory, Tom asks a good question. What's stopping that happening at the moment, I guess, is the question. I guess it's the ability to actually integrate that into a live setup somehow. Favourite EJ riff is this from Venus Isle. That's not it. Would be interested to know if people are out there gigging with like just a computer. Keep shouting keys, guys, if you want. Exactly, if you're not playing live, then to me there's plenty of good reasons to try using plugins, and if you're not recording, cheers Arthur. Have you tried running Helix Native in the kind of unrestricted mode? Yeah, exactly. F augmented flat 7th. Give me the home key. I'm not sure I like the idea of a headless guitar so much. To me, it's like doing the same thing as a Floyd Rose, essentially, and I don't like those either. Arthur, I would, but I've not really thought about them. I'm just noodling away. I think that's quite a fun thing to do. Try and like play. This was something I started working on quite a while ago, like trying to hold down notes whilst moving. What's the size of the stage and what's the occasion would be the question. So if I was just playing a pub gig or like a cafe, I would take a real amp. If I take off, what can I take off that will if I delete that block, then I can have a drive. So, what will we make it? Just remind me not to save this preset. I'll put on a king of tone, or half a king of tone. Yeah, there's a freeze in the background. Actually, maybe remind me to save this preset under something else. Hold on, let me just try that. Store. Yeah, I think I did it. What's my favourite biscuit? The fig rolls count as biscuits. I like a bourbon, I like a hobnob. Jose, I use Native Instruments Reactor. And then it's called Monarch. Gora, the thing is that I just practiced doing this kind of thing a lot, so just joining up. There's quite a lot of lessons on the channel about that stuff. If you look for the playlist Lessons and Licks, that might help. Favorite neural plugin? Maybe Corey Wong. To be honest with you. Someone shout a key. I use my HX Stomp a lot more than my Kemper, yes. Favorite key to play in? I really like F sharp major. I really like F major. I really like A flat major. But I was told quite earlier on when I thought I wanted to be a session guitarist, there was someone who used to work in a studio and he told me to get comfortable playing in like every key. So that's something that I've been conscious of ever since. So nothing feels particularly strange. Scott Paris says Manhattan is F sharp major. It is. Do I ever break strings? Quite rarely. You'd think by now there should be a video online of me breaking a string, given that I'm recording all day, every day. So the answer is, I guess, no, not really. I've never tried an active pickup in general. I don't have any issue with low output single coil pickups. That to me feels like home. So dinner in a minute. I've never really done a wet dry stuff. How did you go about learning every key? Yeah, wet is my go-to. Just find songs. Tom, who was in that video, would be my question. So just listen to lots of records and play along with them was basically how I did it, because if you listen to enough songs you'll find that there's songs in every single key, so that's how I would encourage people to get comfortable playing in every key. I would, but I can't use a soldering iron, so whatever these frets are perfect for me. I don't think I'm particularly fussy though. I think probably I've got guitars with all sorts of different fret sizes. Yeah, I did used to play a 7-string guitar from about the age of 14. I think just major scale, Rudy, not really modes. So I use Hawk pickups like this one, but if I'm afraid to lose one I use D'Addario Black Ice. Hey Rudy, if you haven't subscribed, you could do. You might enjoy some of this stuff, but yeah, I use a Kemper quite often. There's quite a few videos with them. Tim Pierce, Adam Neely, Tomo Fujita, RJ Honkilo. How do you say that? Ben Levin. Cool. Bunch of great players. I don't know if one lick is enough to necessarily get too much of a message across, I guess. How am I going to play notes on a blues chord? What do you mean? I'm going to have to turn off a load of delay on it. Hold on. I'm not exactly the bluesiest player. Yeah, blues. Yeah, that's about as bluesy as I could do. Right, let's try and get back to where I was. I was thinking about getting a big Sky, but probably I'd have to sell some other stuff first. Hey Camp, did you actually see my SD9 stream the other day? I did literally get the Ibanez SD9 out purposely for you. What would a Julian Lage style lick sound like? That's a good question. I still have my Mesa Tweed amp, it's just over there whilst the Mesa Boogie Mark is over there. Lee, are you moving? Do I practice with the metronome or used to? Absolutely yes. Well, I see that kind of thing is a little bit Julian. You know, kind of that really playful. This is a FM3 that I'm using right now. But yeah, an incredible guitarist. I was really interested in, he was doing something pretty funky on the video that he just put up the other day with that new guitar. Some really incredible chord stuff. Feels like we're out of focus. No, not out of focus, but out of... So, record a 1 minute improvised song. Yeah, that's a cool idea. It's kind of what I do every day, all day, as in the videos, everything you see of mine is improvised. So, hey Josh. Any questions about stuff? Line building tips? Play lines? Any albums in the future? No, not that I'm aware of. Yeah, I hit that looper limit quite often if I'm trying to do like a jazz tune. if you're trying to buy a guitar in the UK, you'll find that things are quite a bit more expensive over here. Yeah, Erican, sorry if I'm getting your name wrong. You will find the HX Stomp, obviously, yeah, will run into DSP issues a lot quicker than you can on a Helix. I don't think Rhett will have me on his channel. However, we talk back and forth now, it's kind of cool. I really like his production style. Did you see his video yesterday, I think? He's got a, he just got a drone that looks incredible. I have a Strat with 69 pickups in it still. I think they're pretty decent pickups, to be honest. They sound like a Strat is the main thing. Improvise in harmonic minor, so that's not technically a mode, but yeah, we can do some stuff. So that's a scale. I've got something coming from Mesa Boogie which I ordered quite a while ago. Aside from that, I'm pretty happy with what I've got. Kind of thing, sort of melodic, harmonic minor, and a little bit of melodic minor. It's not a JP2C. I've got the Mark III. It's a Mark V 25 combo. Any instructional stuff, I've got the stuff on the channel. There's like a lessons and licks playlist, which in theory might be slightly useful. I've got to go in a sec and eat some food. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do feel free to. Hopefully if you like guitar stuff, there might be something on the channel that you dig. I did see the Walrus Audio. She doesn't like it when I buy new amps, Eric. I don't know if you could probably tell, but my room is not massively big, and so amps take up quite a bit of space. Yeah, the Earthquake, they've just brought out a new thing as well, right? That's a dead note there. setup, I just use a Steinberg UR RT4. Timothy, I find that offensive. My jokes are not cheesy. Do we like this new angle? Does this do anything for anyone? Do we like the FM3 for this tone? Why is that just... Oh. I have to say I use the HX Stomp or the Helix for pretty much everything. The other bits and pieces are like exploration. No one's answered if we like this angle or not. Alright Jake, I'll go eat dinner as well. If you haven't subscribed, that'd be cool if you would. Thank you for stopping by. This has been the FM3. Use the buy me a coffee link if you want to try these FM3 patches or whatever. And say gimme. Oh, that's not a note. Thank you for stopping by. Favourite Helix delay? Good question. I think dual delay maybe, or transistor tape, or Adriatic delay. I've got no idea about playing in the States, Timothy. I don't really like flying, so I don't know, I'm never going to be a big star. Anyway, thank you everyone for stopping by, and I'll catch you on another video soon. Tomorrow, got some stuff on spread triads coming, I think. Cheers!